Now.
It shows now. So that we're live now.
This thing is
That's
on.
awesome.
It's
I
on.
love
We
I love
we
being
are
live.
on.
I
We're
love being
live.
live. I love being live. I love being on YouTube. I love being with you guys. Welcome once again to a weekly segment of the Black Geeks. I am Big Baba Rob. We got we got geeks to the left and geeks to the right. We also got
You can't just.
Wow. Wow.
I want a
Peanut
sandwich.
butter jelly.
I'm sorry. I just want a sandwich.
Peanut
That was
butter
not that was
jelly.
not approved prior to
I was
us doing
hungry.
this,
I
I
was
asked
hungry.
for theme music and theme with peanut.
Wow.
and
See
this
what
is what
happened?
we get.
And I can't get my theme music.
I
That's
was
whack.
hungry. I
Whoa.
was sitting here and I'm like, what do I want right now? I'm like, I want some peanut butter jelly. And
Ladies and
so,
gentlemen, we have been on the air for all of 30 seconds and we have already went off the rails.
it happens. It just
For those
happens.
keeping
Mhm.
count, how
Those
long
keeping count.
before the geek? How long before the geeks go down the road and screw things up?
Oh, give me real quick. It got real quick. So ladies and gentlemen, we got Darky Codys over here. Darky Codys, say hello.
Hi, everybody.
That's Darky Codys right there. We also have the totally invisibly blacked out Pharaoh's Ghost. What's going on, Ghost?
What's going on, man?
I love it. I love it. Man, I tell you, you've taken Camel to the whole nother level. I cannot see you in the midst of all that blackness. That is amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, okay.
Any intro with Carbon can't be good.
Stop it now. Okay,
Yeah,
don't do that song.
we'll totally go out of whack. And last
Sorry.
night, last but not least, we do have His Eminence King Face. What's going on, Face?
Hi!
Hi.
Uh,
So this is your weekly edition of Sith News. We're gonna just go ahead and get right to it, where we talk about some of the geeky news of the week. Uh, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I give you Darth Geconius. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Before I was really about to let you do the Sith News while I'm making my announcement. Okay, so I have an announcement. I've been kind of busy the last several weeks. I've been busy. And I
tell her what
want.
you've been busy doing, Rob.
I know, and I can't believe I'm actually going to talk about this on the air. I'm so embarrassed. So I've actually been hanging out with some friends that
Wait. Get them the backstory. You got to give them
I'm gonna
why
give.
this is news.
Okay,
Everybody
okay,
don't know
okay.
about your thing.
They don't, and I'm gonna explain why this is news because this is big. It's earth shattering. So for the last several weeks, I've been hanging out with some friends that Potbelly and King Face introduced me to. And why this is news is because ever since I've been on this show, there have been several things I've been very consistent about. One, get the hell out of the passing lane. Two, I eat a hellified amount of chocolate. And three is that I don't read. I don't read. I don't have the time. So for the last several weeks, I am pleased to announce that I have finished the first two books of Brett Weeks' uh, 19 books. I have already finished the first two books, and I am
Congrats.
chapter 6 of the third book this week. I am Kyler, Stern, Logan, Mama K, and honestly, and the reason this is
Don't
news is
forget
Turn
because
Dirge.
so blint!
Duriso Blint, Hugh Gibbet,
You
bye,
give it!
bye, yo.
See, I gotta go pull the books out again now.
Left data!
So
Gotta go pull them out.
I mean, and that's now you guys will understand those cryptic texts I sent y'all with dates and times. That was the dates and times that I
Oh my god, now I gotta go back and look at all those texts.
No
Now I'm like,
doubt. No doubt.
do. I
That's
finished.
four.
I finished the first book in 1 week, and
I
and,
told you.
Yes.
and for
I
me,
told you.
yeah, I know, but like I had to sacrifice everything. I have not gained one day since I started these books. So I gave up on him. I gave him time to read, and damn, I mean I gotta thank you guys because these books. You were right. You guys said that these books would be a good movie. Holy crap! Yeah, and it's gotta be really, really, really R rated too.
Oh
But
yeah. It can't come
yo,
on Lifetime or TBS. No.
yeah. So I give it up to my geek brother and thank you guys. I thoroughly have enjoyed the series. I am knee deep into the third book and I'm like really trying to figure out what's gonna happen. So there you go.
Wow,
So
that's
we told you
Congratulations.
we'd make a reader out of you yet.
I didn't think it would happen. I honestly didn't, but man,
you
I'm
know
gonna
a
tell
book
you.
is thorough when it makes you stop playing games.
Yes.
Dude, I mean, but
Yes.
it made me stop doing everything. I'm talking about like I would get in the car after I get off the train and I would sit and read for like an hour and a half before I even went home or went to the gym or anything. I mean, I even skipped a gym night one night where because I got so deep into the end of I think it was the end of book one. I sat and I was 90% through the book and I'm like I gotta figure out how this is gonna end. I sat there and read that Joker. I found hours and squirreled away time every available moment I had. My lunch times at work, I read straight through, and I finished both books. I think I finished one in one week and another one. I think a week and a day or something like that. But incredible books, and I thank King Face and Potbelly Samurai. Without them, I wouldn't have even picked up on them, and they were right. Damn good books.
And just
Oh yeah.
and as an addendum to that, uh, Big Baba Rob asked me what should he read next, and he says that he wanted to go to sci-fi, and so I told him Old Man's War,
Yes.
and then
I don't think that's like the number one, but yes, it's a good book. Great.
that was I thought would be a good intro to sci-fi. Otherwise, I would have said the Halo books, because the whole
Halo only because he's a gamer.
yeah the whole Halo series is awesome. It is over the top awesome actually.
What
But
do
if
y'all think
I,
about?
but
What
if
do
I
y'all
had to
think
pick,
about if you want sci-fi? I
but
guess Old Man's War will work.
it has to be something that's interesting that you
That's what I was
can
going.
yeah.
I was going to say, what about Traveler?
That's what I was getting ready to say.
The Traveler isn't.
I don't know. That's why I didn't. That's why I was thinking it, and I was like,
Well, the way he said sci-fi, that means to me spaceships and outer space.
Right. I thought about going to Ender's Game. I thought
Yeah,
about
I
doing
like
that.
Ender's Game.
But
I actually
I
read
don't
it.
even have Ender's Game.
I read the
I
read the
read it.
first. There's 14 books. I've read 3.
I never
read-
read it, but I felt like something like Old Man's is a good mix of contemporary. It's a good idea.
I'd say
traditional
Old Man's
sci-fi.
War just because so you could test the waters. Because like I said, Ender's Game is 14 books.
Oh
Um,
wow.
Yeah, it's a long series, and you don't have to read them all in order. You can go online and they'll show you what books to get in what order, but it's 14 books.
And see,
It's like a series. It's a series within a series. Whereas Old Man's War is 3 books. I'm not counting that 4th one. It's 3 books. You can read the 4th one if you want to, but
but even then, the first book is good enough as it by itself.
yeah,
You know, because the idea is just so unique that it was just like, huh. It was really good, and they got really right into it, like really, like in the first couple chapters. It was none of that.
I'd say Old Man's War.
Yeah, I thought it was a good mix. And then
Were you in the Starship Troopers?
The movie?
Either one. I didn't like the movie.
I thought it was kind of corny. I thought the movie was
The
kind of.
movie was whack. The book was awesome. That's the thing. The movie
well,
was trash.
I think you will enjoy Old Man's War.
Okay.
And then he said he's going back to Brent Weeks. I told him the Lightbringer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
Brent Weeks is a good author.
Did you see King Face eyes when I said like Brightbringer?
And that's why I'm saying like I don't want to bring down your high. Brent Weeks is an awesome author.
Yeah, he is.
Yo, I don't have none of those books.
You need to get the Lightbringer.
The
series.
Lightbringer. I don't. The jury.
Me and Deaconius go back and forth because he thinks Lightbringer is better than Way of Shadows.
Okay, you know what? Stop right now.
I think
No. Hold up.
the jury's still out.
I thought I was part of
But
the
I
book.
think the Lightbringer series
I
is better than the.
wasn't agreeing with him I got to book 2. And once I got done with book 2, I said, okay. I still think
it's not to say Night Angel isn't good.
But you gotta keep in mind he's an awesome author, and this is his 2nd series.
Yeah, you're going to mature as a writer.
You know.
Your storytelling is naturally going to get better.
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Ghost. What are you trying to say?
Out of the book club. Is that what happened? I just got put out the book club.
He said the text. You go back and text your text chain. He put put that out there.
I've been talking about Lightbringer for a minute.
No. You see, I don't have none of those books. The only one I have is Night Angel. Y'all are whack.
But you read Night Angel.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Oh man.
He found a way to get.
That's the threat. That's the threat.
He found a way.
I love you, brothers, but y'all wrong, man. Y'all wrong.
Look, I'm gonna send you the list of my books for.
I'm gonna put it this way. The Lightbringer series was supposed to be a trilogy, just like the Night Angel.
See what you just did? You shouldn't have told them.
Oh, so they can be just as
pissed off for it like I let you fall for it.
So we could be just as pissed off.
Remember, I finished the third book before you did.
That's true, you did.
And I was like, "Did you finish it?" I just wanted you to finish, so you'd be like, "What the hell, man?" And I was like, "Yeah, right."
Let me tell you, I got so bored, I started reading Dresden again. But y'all got new books, and nobody said nothing to a brother. That's wrong.
Actually, they did. They did talk about it
several times.
Like I just got finished with the Highwayman series, R.A. Salvatore.
And I put okay, you know what? Yonius onto the Dark Elf trilogy.
And I'm about to start the Dark Elf, but I'm finishing up the Mistborn book 4. I just caught up on Anita Blake, Jason, and the Black Dagger Brotherhood new book just came out, so I gotta get up on that joint. Cause y'all know about the Black Dagger Brotherhood. Woo!
I'm going all the way back in my text and I don't see nothing.
Look, you are Ghost. I'm saying right now, if you haven't read The Hollows, if you haven't done Anita Blake,
hold on,
dude,
no.
Brotherhood,
what I'm gonna do, so we can move on. What I'm gonna do tonight is I'm going through my list, because like what happens is Potbelly will call me every time he's on a plane.
Yeah, he just finished The Hollows.
He calls me every time he's on a plane. He said, "Give me another one," and I give him a bunch.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna mail you a drive.
Mail. What is like male and female mail? You want me to? You gonna send some dude?
Like I deal with that old technology.
Like a messenger? You can send a messenger?
Hey, every time I get around technology, the shit act up.
A dude on a horse?
Not a dude on a horse.
I'm hoping it's a dude on a horse. At least it'll get there.
Pony Express. Okay, we were supposed to actually do something. Like
I know. I'm sitting
here turning into a book show,
dude. I know. I'm
excited about.
Should we just scratch Sith News this week all together and just do a book show?
I think what we need to do is just let's finish out the conversation on the book show, and we need to end this and then start a whole other Sith News show. Because my
feelings are hurt right now. Y'all don't see the tears running down my face?
No, we don't see nothing.
It's dark.
We don't see nothing. We don't even see your face right now. How about
that?
All
right, well, if we're gonna continue on this,
you're wearing the mask of justice.
All right. So real quick. So I guess, and this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't new for us. What just happened just now is we just went off on a tangent because we are the Black Geeks and we talk about a lot of stuff, and our conversations are very deep. Normally, our conversations will last for a good 3 to 4 hours. Just off general. Somebody is breathing really hard right now.
Hey,
I'm sorry. It's my fan. It's my fan.
Just leave him alone. As long as he don't take his clothes off.
Because I'm about to come out of a layer. I'm about to come out of a layer. I'm just warning you.
I thought for a minute that was his space modulator.
So, see what just happened just now? I was trying to bring it back on point, and we went all over the space modulators and things, and Bob Rob wants to strip, so it's crazy. But
we're not doing no Magic Mike tonight. Y'all need to cut that out.
We can't do Magic Mike because I'm
No.
So, listen, my pimp game is strong. Don't let nobody fool you.
Please
and
don't.
I got it.
Please.
But like I was saying.
He did not do the LL Cool J. Lick.
That's hilarious.
What I was saying.
That is funny.
Oh God. Please. No more.
What? You know what I'm saying?
All right, now.
You know you want to.
Y'all wanted to go down?
No, 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 no.
Camera off. Camera off.
We're sorry.
Yo, you're so lucky. My wife for real just put my Black Geek T-shirt in the wash. Otherwise, I go get it right now, and we
No, no, no.
And we know what happens
do it.
next.
We good. We good.
We
We
know
good.
what
do
happens
it.
We
next.
good.
You sure? You
We
don't
good.
want to see it?
We promise you we're good.
All right. Like I was saying though, so there's if anyone out there who's listening and watching, and I see y'all be viewing, so y'all need to start contributing to the conversation. Stop being so scared and soft. If you have a book that you think that should be put out there that you think we should read and get into, go ahead and put it out there. Let us know. You can hit us up at Twitter, Black Geeks at Twitter, or K-Face at Twitter, or Geekonies at Twitter, or Big Baba Rob at Twitter, even Ferris Ghost at Twitter. Or you can just go to our website or whatever. Or you could just, I don't know, just leave a message down in the comment section on YouTube and just put it out there, especially for this show. Put out a book out there that you want to recommend for Baba Rob or the rest of us to read.
Matter of fact, we should start a Black Geeks book club.
We either that or we should at least like publish like King Face was said. We should like publish a list like King Face's reads. We should do like top 5 reads. What you should be reading.
Yeah. So I have a list, and I know everybody's not like me. I could read all kinds of books.
No, dude. There's hardly anybody like you. Let's just make that perfectly clear.
But I know I am special. But I'm just saying, like, as far as reading, like, I'll read all kinds of stuff. I'll read serious stuff. I like sci-fi books. I like fantasy. I can do the Dungeons and Dragons thing, Middle Earth thing. I can do supernatural. I just like good content. I like good storytelling. So I don't really care where it comes from. All the stories. I love great authors. I love, like, for example, was it Laura Flynn, Gillian Flynn, who did the Gone Girl book, and she did another book that I read of hers. I like her writing style. I'm not a fan of how the book ended, but her writing style is awesome, and there's nothing sci-fi about that. It's just good writing, whether or not we like the ending or not. And, I like Stephen King's one of my favorite authors of all time, and I hate the ending of almost all his books. So yeah, I give me a book, you say I should read it, I'll read it, whether I agree with you or not. Like, for example, I read a bunch of Nora Roberts books. I'm not a fan of her at all, not even remotely. I'm OCD like that. Once I start reading a series, I'll finish it, even if it's to my own detriment. So
can I say something about my reading experience, especially? I mean, we kind of I think we've kind of scratched this Sith News episode. I think this is the book episode. We got to do Sith News again. If I could just say like just a couple things, couple notes about my reading experience, especially about this book and these books and these authors, the Night Angel trilogy. The first 2 books, I was amazed at the number of times where I was sitting there and I yelled out loud, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, I was like, oh my God. I mean, it was amazing how you just didn't see some stuff coming, and then it's just like, bow, and it just hit you, and it was like, oh, did that just happen? It's like, oh, I mean, it was like reading a soap opera, and I guess for me, where I've been reading, like I to say that I don't read is not exactly right. I read for information. So like I'll read, like I love the ISIS Papers by Francis West Welsing, and that's a series of kind of essays. And I read the ones that I wanted to read, and then like there's some self-help books that I read along the way. Think and Grow Rich by Dennis Kimbrough. Like I've always read for information, so you don't get that punch. And it was a really incredible experience where I could be sitting in the car or I could be sitting at home and I was like, oh, or one time I actually went with my son out. He had to go shopping for some clothes and I took my tablet with me. I'm standing there, this 6'3" dude over in the corner, sitting on I found like the highest rack, and I'm sitting there reading. I'm like, damn. In the middle of the store, and it kind of freaked people out. He said, people were looking at you, right? I'm like, really? I didn't even notice, because I mean, it just really sucked me in, and I just wasn't sure what was going to happen. And literally, you would turn a page, and it was like, dang. It really caught you. So it was, man. I tell you, I don't think you guys could have recommended a better book for me, especially, and not that you were recommending it for me, but wow, what an incredible, and the way his imagery, he sets the imagery up, but not he doesn't completely overdo it. He really allows you to get into it, and embrace it. But it was an incredible experience. I'm really hooked on it, and and now I got to figure out where gaming fits in my life. Now I'm still waiting for
Look,
the whatchamacallit thing to come out. Dang it, I keep forgetting the name of it. The multiplayer game. Ah, shucks, I can't remember. Anyway, the
a
division.
good
The
book,
division.
a good book could do that. Like and there's some books that take a minute to get into. Like to me, and it's the funny thing, the Brent Weeks one, because I read that one. I found that one before anyone, because I would normally do that. I go off at random. I find a book and I'll listen to it or read it. And after about the first paragraph or the first chapter, I might hit Geekonius up and I say, I think I found a gem, but I'll let you know when I finish. All right.
I found Zombie, by the way.
Okay, I'm not saying you. Okay, you got a
I
zombie.
don't even have zombie. What the
Yeah,
hell,
but
man?
I did find Dark. I did find Night Angel, and I found because I also found the Dark Elf trilogy and all of those behind that one, and
Now
the Dragon.
that
So I found the
Dark
Traveler
Elf
too.
is the oh my god, the Dark Elf. Woo!
Yeah, that's gonna be Econia's next one.
Well, after I finish the Mistborn book 4 and what else I gotta knock out? Oh, this Black Dagger Brotherhood.
You
Because
should
I'm gonna go read the whole R.A. Salvatore storyline. So you gotta dig in deep to do that because Dark Elf is just a part of
yeah,
a
but
whole
I'm just
bunch of
saying
books.
the Dark Elf joint will be the center of it once you start reading it.
I know, but I want to read them in order, just like when I read the Highwayman joints.
You because
I
there's
found out
enough.
I messed up because that's part of a whole Demon Wars joint you gotta go
What's
into.
going to end up happening is you'll start reading the Dark Elf joints. You'll read all of those in order, and what you'll find is even if you branch off to other series, you won't miss anything because they always refer to stuff and refer to people, but they
Right.
don't. But you don't have to. I'm gonna read only the 3 books in the Dark Elf. Then I'm gonna go off to somebody else, and I'm gonna come back to that. That would be dumb. And I promise you this one, you ain't even gonna want to do it. You're not gonna want to do it because the Dark Elf trilogy, the Dark Elf series, just keeps going and it keeps going. And after each book, you want to know what happens next. What happens next? You'll kill you be biting you'll bite your own wrist off if you go to another person's book, and they start referring to a time that is right around what you should be reading for the Dark Elf joint. But you'll find that out on your own. But yeah, like I was saying, there's there's a lot of good story. Sometimes even if it takes you a while to get into, once you get into it, it's awesome. Like especially with the fantasy writers like that because they create their own content. So you have to get in tune with what they're talking about. With what they're saying. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, let that go. So yeah, so yeah, I think Old Man's War is a good jumping on point. That was an interesting story, and it's a unique perspective with
All
how
right.
they did it.
Well, I'm gonna cue that with Joker up next. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to
Yeah.
the queue. I'm gonna do that next. Because that's was like I started. What was that? I started that book a long time ago. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I never got around to finishing it. I was a big fan of Kurt Vonnegut back in the day. I really liked the way I love the way he switched. It kept my attention really well.
42.
42.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I might have spoiled something.
No, it's okay. You didn't. I'm pretty sure you didn't. You
Well,
know what? I'm not paying attention to you people.
speaking of books, even though I know we're not doing stiff news, but this is so relevant to the discussion.
It actually very much is. I know where you're going.
George R. Martin. We all love
Oh
George
my
R. R.
god.
Martin, don't we?
I'm
We
gonna
all
stab him.
we all love him. He wrote some of the best books there are out there. It's a great TV show, Game of Thrones. And he said from the beginning there was going to be 7 books. He's only written 5 of them.
I thought he said 9, but
No, he said 7. He said 7. And here's the thing. So fans of the book, we've been waiting a few years for book 6 to come out. And it was rumored that book 6, Winds of Winter, was supposed to come out January 2015.
Right.
Well, it's now March 2015. And now he says we're not going to get Winds of Winter in 2015 at all.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
So, okay. I guess we can deal with that. I mean, he's going to take his time. Maybe we might luck out and he's writing 6 and 7 at the same time. Kind of how like book 4 and 5 was one book, but it was so long they cut it in half. Let's hope that. But the thing that makes things crazy is that now there's news that not only is the TV show now going to be out of sync with the books, revealing plot details that the book may that the books aren't even come out, but the show might have information before readers get it. But also, they're going to do things in the show now that's not in the books, like certain characters going to die that's not supposed to die. And on top of that, George R.R. Martin is working on another show for HBO because apparently he doesn't have anything else to do. And then he even says that he regrets not plowing ahead into Winds of Winter after he finished Dance of Dragons in 2011. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 4 years and no book. He's working on another show for HBO. They're going to change the show from the books and the TV show. And then he also says at Entertainment Weekly recently, he says that he already got an idea of where a certain major character is supposed to go, but now he has a new idea that he might want to change it altogether and do something different direction. But he's already told the show one thing, so the show's probably going to go down one path, but he might
book is going on another.
Yeah. Now, what makes fans of Game of Thrones upset upon hearing this news, of course, is that Game of Thrones has been lauded by readers as being one of the most accurate, book to media conversions. I mean, the books and the TV show are closely aligned with minor differences, and now we're finding out that the author himself, who has some kind of creative influence, has decided to just do whatever. So I'm gonna leave it at that since we're talking about books. And I could say some really bad things, but I'm gonna be nice and just say, George, your fans are weeping.
You know what's crazy? I don't blame George. Oh, okay, hold on.
Don't lie. No, don't.
I do blame George, but I think part of it, I think, is who is his publishers. They got to be even more infuriated than we are.
Of course they're infuriated.
They're like, yo, come on, man, we gotta. You put that book out, we'll make money right out the gate.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
wait. Let's give the man the benefit of the doubt, though, right? Because the last books were great, and if he's taking his time, maybe he needs to go back and polish some things up, man. It sounds crazy, but
Dude,
I want a great book. I don't want him to rush a book. If it's
4
gonna be
years.
Hey, I get it. I'm pissed off too. Didn't you hear what I said? I want to stab the man.
Okay.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Can't you tell how upset he is? Look at his face.
Let's put this in perspective. We were just talking about Brent Weeks, right?
Yeah.
He's a fantasy writer too. This is the same genre. Brent Weeks has put out 2 amazing series in about the same time it takes George R.R. Martin to write 2 books. It's possible.
I get it, man. I just don't want to rush the book. That's all I'm saying. If he's going to take his time and it might be better than all the rest of them. I'm just saying, give him the benefit of the doubt. And if it sucks, then we'll get on the show and tell him it sucks.
No, I'm not.
We know it's not going to suck. Let's get that out the way. it's just
It'd be one thing. It'd be one thing. It'd be one thing if this dude was just like in the mountains in the Himalayas somewhere writing this book, and no one has seen him in the last 4 years. But he all over the place, hamming it
Okay,
up.
okay. So think about this. We all read the Sookie Stackhouse books. In the beginning,
don't
they
bring
were
Charlotte
great.
Harris into this.
Hold on. I want to hear.
All I'm
I want to hear
saying
his logic.
is,
I want to hear this
in the
logic.
beginning, they were great, and then they started to fade out and like get off the chain. They were like, Anita Blake is the same way. It was great, and then all of a sudden,
So you're
he
so
started She
so.
started slipping.
I'm gonna tell you why that logic doesn't compute. Because I read Dresden Files, and Dresden doesn't have that problem,
And he's on book 15.
and he's on book 15.
Jim Butcher.
And so
I'm just saying, man.
I think what
I don't want the man
Sookie,
to rush the
And-
book just
hold
because
up.
the fans
With Sookie,
want.
And Anita Blake is on book 22.
yeah,
He's much
Anita
better.
with Sookie, the problem there wasn't so much that there was bad writing.
What?
Oh
with Sookie-
hell
Let me
no.
let me
Hey,
finish.
hey.
Okay.
Are you watching your camera?
No, I'm not looking. The problem with Sookie.
Oh, okay. He
just killed
on. He had another shirt on. I thought he was getting
Oh.
bucket naked.
Okay.
The problem with Sookie was the character never changed. There was no character growth. So it's the reason I think Charlie Harris was tired of writing her. That's what that was. He was tired of writing her.
And that's what I'm saying. Maybe the man is tired. We don't want him to get tired on this thing.
Listen, if you tell me you're gonna take me out for steak, guess what we eating when we go out? Steak.
Chicken.
I ain't trying to hear that. Yo, I ain't got it. No, well, you better hustle that.
See, I got a
On the
checking
street.
account and a savings
What's up?
account.
You ain't gonna hype me up for one thing and then give me something else. You said 7 books. Give me 7 books. You got 7 book
I
money.
agree with y'all.
You got
I'm
7
just
book
saying,
money. That
man,
means you gotta come up with something. And when you do stuff like this, you have an idea about the book.
you don't
Yeah,
want to
but
give a
yeah.
man the benefit of the doubt. Is what you're saying.
Nope.
You don't care what he got. Just give it to me.
No.
All right. So look, we're gonna wrap this up now, and for the viewers out there, we will be coming back with a book show. You
It
better
is hot. It is hot. It is hot. You're right. Because I was sitting there like.
No, okay, that's definitely
This is
it.
crazy.
So thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time when we do a legit book show. This kind of went that way. So thank you everybody for on the show. God bless you. Good night.